Hi Aries, my name is TC from TC Tarot, and I'll be doing a reading for you. Alright, this is a spiritual reading, okay? This is one with a message. So let's see what's going on. What's going on for Aries? What message would you like to give to them? Sovereignty, Aries. Sovereignty. This is like the Empress, okay? It says the Queen of the Moon. Bottom of the deck, we have here the masculine and resilience, okay? Some of y'all have stepped into a very, very spiritual path, dealing with someone who is powerful within their own rights, whether they use their energy for the correct reasons or not. Some of y'all, this is absolutely a twin flame situation. Some of y'all, this is a really divine, significant counterpart that you have in your life. But whoever this person is, they are the version of you from a masculine perspective. Now, some of y'all could be men, okay? But you may be more receptive. You may have a quiet power about you. You may have a way of pulling people in. Maybe you're not necessarily persuasive. Maybe it is that people know that whatever cause that you have, that it's valuable and that it will bring forth some sort of success. And so people are interested in whatever you have to sell, whatever you have to give. People flock to you. You have that form of energy about you, whether you're a male or a female. But sovereignty is evidently a feminine energy. It's a receptive energy, okay? And a lot of y'all became this way because you were dealing with someone who, they take charge, they take action, they're powerful. And the downside of that can be the complete opposite. Someone that does not want to do anything for what they want. Someone who is stuck in their ego to the point of not wanting to take action because they feel like it would make them look a certain type of way. Some of y'all dealt with someone that was very controlling, even if it was very like underhanded. But whoever this is, I don't know what happened between you and them. Whoever this is with a masculine energy, this is someone that posed some sort of challenge for you. Even if this is a divine counterpart in your life, this is someone that you had a karmic situation with, a lesson to be learned here. This is where you learn how to unload a certain pressure, unload a certain type of pain. For example, you know what? Let's actually just get into the reading and see what happens. But let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's the story for my Aries. Here's the Empress. Oh, where'd she go? She's right here. All right. Very big energy for my beautiful Aries, all right? So happy birthday to you guys. It's still your season, in it? What's today, the 14th, the 13th, the 14th? I think we're at the 14th. Okay. We have the Hanged Man in the reverse. Very stubborn energy. Hanged Man in the reverse. We have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely someone unwilling to learn. We have the, oh my God, the Strength card in the reverse, okay? The Nine of Cups. God damn, who the fuck is this? Wow. We have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Okay, yeah. Just like I was saying to you about this masculine energy. This is the reversal of the masculine energy. One, I feel like you're dealing with, whoever this is, the story of this person, the situation is, there was a situation that came about. It was supposed to be a life-changing encounter, a life-changing experience for someone. And it was supposed to change someone's perspective, but someone is refusing to learn. Page of Pentacles in the reverse, Strength card in the reverse, refusing to cooperate, refusing to go along with the higher teaching, higher knowledge that's provided to them. Someone is comfortable emotionally in whatever patterns they usually live out. And this is what they want to stay in because they're not confident that they can take on a new opportunity. So whoever this is someone that they're not budging from a lifestyle that they've chosen because they're not confident that they can conquer anything. This comes from a place of insecurity. This is the story. Okay, so we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Someone is regressing in life. Eight of Wands in reverse. Things are slowing down for them. Things are coming to a complete stop. Someone is not seeing the lesson through. They're not doing what it is that they need to do. Someone's perspective was meant to be changed. Someone was meant to learn here. Pisces, Leo, Virgo, Pisces again, Aries energy, okay? Someone here is resisting change. Someone is resisting a change in perspective. I feel like even if the truth presents itself to someone, someone is unwilling to go along with it. Someone is unwilling to take wise counsel. Someone is unwilling to grow with the Empress. Some of my favorite readers say that the Empress is also in the Strength card. I've always felt that way, that the Strength card was the Empress, I believe. So this is a feminine principle, or someone that is utilizing a feminine principle to moderate some sort of masculine force. But whoever this beast is, someone is definitely in their lizard brain, or someone is in their animalistic brain, okay? Someone is moving like a wild animal. Someone is not considerate of the stimuli. They're not considerate of their environment. They're not considerate of elevation. Someone is going along with what it is that they are naturally, what they naturally usually do here. And this is interesting as well, because I do feel like this person is being coerced with the Strength card in the reverse, but these are all mutable cards. And this is a card of cardinal energy, taking off, taking a chance, going after something, and they're in the reverse. Someone is not malleable. Someone is not interested in change. Someone is not interested in growth. Someone does not want to come with you. Some of y'all, and I've been having this story for y'all, I swear you guys, I've been having a story for y'all about someone that you cannot take with you. They cannot come. They cannot go where you're going. Okay? For some of y'all, this person doesn't even want to see you go where you're going. They cannot envision a change. They're only going to demonize your growth because they're not ready for it. See, y'all got to understand that if a child and Albert Einstein were to have a conversation, that child will dismiss everything that Albert Einstein says, because they don't have the reasoning ability of Albert Einstein. So it makes no sense. I'm going to be honest with you. To a dummy, an intelligent person sounds like a dummy. Okay? Because it does not make sense. Not to them. For their level of understanding, you make no sense. Okay? So same thing when it comes to whatever types of intelligence. You know, whether it's situational, it's spatial, it's environmental, whatever type of intelligence, emotional, you know, whatever you want to call it. There is someone in your life that you may be able, malleable, and open to change, open to taking in criticism or creative ideas from different places. Even this is a 41 that breaks down to a 5, which is all about changes. You're dealing with someone that is not like that. Someone could be very of the material world, with the 42 breaking down to a 6. So someone could be very materialistic or shallow, or just very based on what people can see. Okay, period. So we're gonna leave that there. Okay, let's look into this person's energy. What's going on here? What's the message that Spirit wants to bring forward for you? So Spirit wants you to know that someone is not changing. Wow, the Chariot, which is masculine energy as well, deemed to be the Emperor for some. Yeah, it's a warrior. This is someone that leaves their nest. To me, this is someone that breaks free of their home, things that keep them emotionally tied. So that strong connection that you have with someone, that bond that you have with your mother, that baby mother that you know that you don't want to leave behind, even though she's strung out all the time. That baby father that you have that just does not want to get a job, you know, not wanting to leave that behind. This is who you're dealing with. Someone that does not want to leave behind things that they have emotional ties to. Okay? And I feel like what this wants to tell you is that this person lacks the confidence that they can successfully pull off a new beginning. This person wants to stay in what it is that they know, even if it's horrible, because they do not feel like things are going to get better for them, or that they're capable of being successful in a new experience. Okay? So let's keep going. Let's keep going. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So that's the opportunity, a new opportunity, a stable one. Okay. 4 of Cups. Hierophant. Okay. 2 of Swords. And the 10 of Swords. Okay. We have the 4 of Pentacles and we have the Tower. So here we are with this individual, right? They have the opportunity to put time, energy, or money into something with the Ace of Pentacles. It's a new beginning that should be lucrative or possibly become something that in the long term is beneficial. Okay. It's an individual, it's a benefit though for you as an individual because it's an ace, right? So this should benefit someone in the long term. What is someone doing? Delaying it, ignoring it, being bored of it, tired of it, not wanting to see it. Because someone is stuck, and the thing about this, the Hierophant is very man-made to me. But it's a wise counsel. It's most of the time based on religion. This person could be very wise within their own right, very, very wise. This person could have a very strong tradition, religion, something to that nature, a very strong belief that they hold. I feel like you trying to make somebody see a different perspective, Two of Swords in the reverse. This person is unwilling completely. They shatter at the thought of a different perspective. And that is why this person's holding on to what it is that they know. Because see, going from the Four of Pentacles where you have a foundation and taking a risk here with the Ace of Pentacles, someone is not willing to do that. But, you know, you miss every shot that you don't take. And I feel like someone is struggling with the idea of gambling, whatever this is. This could be a relationship. This could be happiness. This could be fulfillment to some degree. But what I'm saying is that, Aries, you're having exponential growth in some aspect of your life where a person here is comfortable with stagnancy. And I feel like you may be trying to take them with you, but they're not confident that they can go wherever you're going. Even with hardships, even with difficulties, you've been resilient. This is a 3. This is expansion. You've been resilient enough to continue to grow, to continue to push. You've never been comfortable in a situation that is unfulfilling for you. You know, you may learn to appreciate it and find the good in it, but you definitely don't decide to stay there. And I feel like that's the energy. What's going on with this person is they don't want to let go of a foundation that they've created, something that they've already created. Some of y'all, it's marriage. Some of y'all, it's a belief system. It's the way things should be by society's standards. Every time this person considers your perspective, they shatter. They fall to bits and pieces. Someone cannot fathom changing their life routine. Y'all could be dealing with a fixed sign. Could be your parents as well with the Hierophant here. This could be a person that you used to go to for knowledge. You may be teaching them things now, Aries, that they do not want to hear. Okay, this person cannot handle change. 4 of Pentacles, whatever time, energy, or money that they've invested, they want to hold on to whatever comes from it. This is like putting your money into a regular savings account and never benefiting from it. Or even a savings account that continues to pull a little bit of that money from you when you could put it in a CD and get some sort of benefit from it. But this person is so normalized or so comfortable with a regular account that they're not seeing that there could be a benefit to the money that they have. They'd rather hold on to the 4,000 that over the years with inflation will value less than invest that money and get additional money on top of it, because that's not the traditional way. You know, I'm Jamaican, so it would be a situation like bad man don't do this and bad man don't do that. Okay, that's outdated, and really it's fuckery. You know, you sleep with a woman, you have sex with them, but when she takes her underwear off, that you might even take off, when she takes her underwear off, you can't put it in the washer for it to wash. You can't rinse it out yourself because you're a man, and bad man don't wash drawers, bad man don't wash panty. What? You know, like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous. Something is ridiculous, or something is an opportunity for growth, but there's a person in your life that is completely unwilling to budge, period. Okay? What's your energy here? It's not going as deeply as I wanted to, but I feel like Spirit wants to let you know that you're in an energy of growth and that someone is not confident enough to come with you. And this could be your partner for some of y'all. Could be a best friend. We have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. We have the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Emperor in the reverse, Aries. We have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. We have the King of Cups and the 9 of Wands. Oh boy. All right, so a lot of y'all want to continue to push someone, to teach someone, to invest in someone, to invite them into an experience that they're not gonna come with you on, Aries. And you're doing it out of love. You genuinely love this person. You've learned from your own experiences. You are a master of your emotions. You in your own right may be someone that teaches people things. Because our kings are the leaders, right? So when it comes to this, you could be a life coach. Okay, you could be a psychologist or something to that effect, or you're just a person that people know that they can come to for advice, or you give healthy, effective advice. You know, you feel very passionately about helping someone. I feel like you're trying not to force this person. You're trying not to lose a lifelong bond with this person. You may be, even with the Emperor in the reverse, because I was telling you about that masculine energy, you may be trying to force something, Aries, that you cannot force. Okay, I feel like something is taking you out of your own energy. Something is displacing you from who you are because you really want to coerce someone into being a certain way, doing a certain thing that they're just not ready or willing to do. Some of y'all are not trying to scare someone. You're not trying to use scare tactics. Okay, so maybe something big could happen. Maybe this person could lose like a lot of money or their marriage with you. Maybe someone could lose a lifelong friendship, you know, and you want to tell this person that, but you don't want to come off like you're giving someone an ultimatum. A lot of y'all are about to close the door on someone, or you're going to be forced to close the door on someone, not leave it open for someone. A lot of y'all are going to have to make a choice that you don't want to make. Okay, Ace of Swords in reverse. It's not who you are. It's not your truth. It's not what you believe. It's not really what you want, but it is what's best for you. It's what's going to keep you in alignment. What is this here? Major loss here too, though. Like you know, you may have built something so far with someone. You don't want to let them go. What's the Ace of Swords? We have the Judgment. Yeah, because I feel like there's no... If something were to happen a certain type of way, there's no second chances. But I'm also getting... If you spend your time trying to coerce someone to come with you, that's not your judgment. It's not your calling. It's not your destiny. Spirit did not call you for that. Spirit did not call you to impose what you believe in on someone else. So you may be trying to convince someone to be something that they are not, or that they're not prepared for. They're not coming with you. Or you need to leave somebody alone. Let somebody have their own autonomy, even if you mean them well. Even if the opportunity that you're presenting to them is to better them, if they are not ready, there's nothing that you can do. You cannot climb them stairs for them. And I actually was just on Instagram and I saw a video about how if you help a butterfly out of its cocoon, it will most likely die because it gets its strength from fighting its way out. You cannot fight this battle for this person, okay? Your heart is in the right place, but you cannot do this for them, okay? I feel like, you know, if you've been very angry at someone, very controlling with someone, that's going to change permanently. I feel like you're tired of trying to force a person to grow, force a person to change, being jealous, being possessive, being, you know, trying to make somebody come with you. With the Queen of Wands in reverse, this is not allowing yourself to be in a state of flow and allowing things to come to you. This is a feminine principle. This is allowing things to come towards you. You're not in that energy because you're too busy trying to change someone. Whole time, your destiny is slipping away from you because someone does not want to budge. Someone is not pursuing whatever this is that you want them to. Even if, like I said, your intentions are good, your intentions need to be good for you. Okay, a lot of times we judge ourselves about being a good person or not based on how we treat other people. But let's first start with how we treat ourselves. Okay? So if you're willing to derail yourself, how would you feel if someone derailed you from your path? You would be irate. So why would you derail yourself from your own path for another person? This is how we build resentment for people that they're not responsible for, right? Because it's your responsibility to take care of yourself. Yes, people should be considerate, but sometimes people aren't even in the position to be considerate. They don't even consider themselves. What's this here? Yeah, King of Swords. You want to have a serious discussion about to someone. I feel like you're losing patience with a person because something is about to fall apart, or something will fall apart if someone does not take action. And you want to be the one to guide someone or to tell someone or to get to a harmonious place. You don't want to leave this person behind. but you may have to. What's the Knight of Swords here in the reverse? Yeah, the Ten of Wands. You want to subtly, quietly, covertly, underhandedly tell somebody, you know, to stop doing something, or, you know, I feel like you're angry. You're pissed at someone, but you're trying to repress the way that you feel. Someone's not budging. The Emperor in the reverse is crazy work. We have the Magician in the reverse. Yeah. I mean, Justice, and we have the Death card. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how good your intentions are. You're going to have to leave something alone with the Death card. Things will never be the same. You cannot change the situation. You cannot change this person. Someone here, and don't resort to trying to control the dynamic with like extreme decisions and shit. Don't be weird. Okay? This person is not confident in their capabilities of creation. You cannot make them confident. And even if that means a loss for you, Aries, it's best that you accept that, but you cannot force this person. You cannot make this person do anything. What's the Knight of Wands in the reverse? The Page of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. I feel like the more you try to convince someone to do something, the more you try to lead someone in a better direction, the more they look at you as an enemy. I'm going to say this as well. People who do not love themselves see people who love them as enemies. Because we are creatures that want to find correlation between us and other people. We are people who want to relate. That's why Libra is such a powerful sign. Libra is a sign of relating to others, right? That's why Libra is quickest to run down the aisle. Like somebody will marry them motherfuckers in a second. Why? Because they're great partners. Okay, they have an understanding. Okay, we look for relation in other people. Libra is going to show you, I'm every woman, I'm every man, I'm every person. I understand. I see your perspective, right? So you not seeing this person's perspective, even if that's them hating themselves, you not hating them with them makes you an enemy. When you don't think like other people, they look at you as an enemy, okay? This person is going to start to see you as something to fear, to be guarded from. Okay, we have the King of Cups. So your intentions, your good intentions are being looked at as force, as manipulation, as scarring, hurting. You're hurting them. You're pressurizing them, you know. All right, so this is not your destiny. That's not you. Ace of Swords, that's not your truth. That's not who you are. This is not you. Okay, someone will have you back into a pattern that you hate, or into an old-time childhood pattern that you had, okay, of choosing situations that don't love you back. Choose what chooses you, Aries, okay? You cannot take somebody with you. You cannot make them love you. You cannot make them show up for you. You can't make them be a good friend. You can't make them save money. You can't make them lose weight. You can't make them take charge of their life. You can't make them heal. You can't. Okay? You just can't. You don't have that power. And even if you force them to, they're going to resent you. Well, a lot of people don't know too, like even using like spell work and stuff like that, that makes people resent you. Okay? You're making this person feel out of control, even with your subtle like ways of trying to coerce this person. They know. They feel pressure from it. Nine of Wands. It feels like it's moving too fast. They feel overwhelmed. You're stressing them the fuck out. Okay? What's the betrayal in their energy? Two of Cups. 5 of Cups in reverse. Yeah. This person will feel more healed. Like, I don't know. Let them be. Because I feel like whatever you're trying to make this person do is only going to backfire if you do it. It's only going to hurt you. Okay, the more you force this person, the more you lose them. Okay? So you decide if you're going to be around or not. But you cannot make someone do anything. Okay? You have good intentions, but they're not ready to listen. Outcome here is the 5 of Swords in reverse. That's a defeated energy. 7 of Wands. Yep. Oh, yep. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. 7 of Swords. Yep. The 5 of Pentacles. Wow. We have the Temperance in reverse. The 6 of Swords. So here comes this person. If you are like trying to make them do something they don't want to do, Their ego is going to be bruised. This person is going to feel like you're on your high horse. You're trying to prove something. You just want to make me feel ashamed, and all hell breaks loose. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Everything is going left because this person is almost strategizing against you. They lack trust in you, and they're gonna feel unfulfilled in the end because they're gonna disappoint themselves. This person is going to self-sabotage all the way, guaranteed. There's no question about it. This person plans on self-sabotaging, or that's what's going to happen here. Any force is going to lead to self-sabotage. We have the Temperance in the reverse, and we have the Six of Swords. This person may make a choice in the moment. They may want to heal from this too. Like they may, with the Five of Swords here, ego gets bruised. They're defensive towards you, push you away, block you, cut you off, cuss you out, whatever. Things go left for you and them. No growth, stagnancy. Things are working backwards. Progression is lost because this person is mentally challenged, and then they're going to find themselves at some point lonely, sad, destitute, desperate, missing you, needing you. And then they're going to want to heal things with you. But on a spiritual level, you know what's going to happen, Aries? If this pattern plays out the way that it looks like it may, Spirit is not going to back a reconciliation between you and them, but they may be able to say some words to you that allows you and them to move forward from the issue. There may be communications here, or some sort of peace of mind, or harmonious talks, harmonious mental state that you experience with this person. But with the Temperance in the reverse, it's still imbalanced. Spiritually, it's imbalanced, and I don't feel like it's gonna work out. It's best if you leave somebody the fuck alone. Honestly, like, I feel like this is a time to focus heavily on yourself, because this person is definitely going to sabotage this connection. We have surrender. Yep. I mean, I can't make this shit up. I will never lie to you, Aries, ever. All right, so we have fear and we have blossoming. Yeah. Go from fear to an energy of blossoming, allowing things to grow and to be abundant. You know, if you're in a place of, this person is fearful of growth as well. So you have to give them up. They fear blossoming. You have to give them up. Some of y'all are going through stresses and worries and insecurities and stuff that's not yours. You're carrying someone else's pain and insecurities because you want so badly to take them with you. They can't come. Or they don't want to. It's not even that they can't, it's that they don't want to. All right, we have here racing, running, and avoiding. Yeah, you're dealing with an avoided person. Someone is avoiding success. Someone is avoiding a good life. Someone is avoiding a long-term relationship. Someone is avoiding something that can be beneficial for them. We have lost, ghosted, blocked, cut off. This is that Five of Pentacles. This person is going to create a separation between you and them, and then they're going to be distraught. They're going to feel out in the cold, lost, broken spiritually, emotionally, financially, just incapable. This person feels incapable already. They don't want to be out. This person does not want to adapt to something new because they don't feel like they'll be successful at it. So they're going to push you away, sabotage your own success, and in the end, without you, they're going to feel lost, broken, sad, all of that. So interlude, pause, timing factor. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse can be bad timing. And we have synchronicities, yep. All right, so we have done and coming together. Completion, lesson learned, reconciliation, spiritual union, soul contract. So you may see synchronicities in the future that this person's coming back. If this plays out the way that it looks like it will. You're going to see synchronicities. This person's going to want to come back. It's not that they're leaving you because they didn't like you to begin with. This person is running away because they feel incapable. This person really just does not want to face failure. Okay? They're afraid of success. Okay? Anything for Aries that you want to tell them? Anything for Aries that you'd like to tell them at this time? All right, we have hustle mode. Grinding hard, ambitions, drive, determined effort, sleep can wait. That's the energy that you're in. We have speak up and overnight success. Okay, so you may be telling someone you can be successful, you can do this, you can grow. You know, you may see something for yourself that you want to tell somebody. You can have that too. We can have that. You know, we both can be successful. Mom, you can go back to school. Dad, yeah, you can. You can work harder. You can make more money. Blah, blah, blah. You know, the opportunities are limitless. This person doesn't believe that. So you may be up at night. You know, some of y'all, oh my gosh, Aries, this is so touching. Some of y'all want so badly for this person to come with you that you may, say it's working out, you may buy workout gear for you and them, even when they're saying they're not going to come, they're kicking, screaming, they're not going to go. You just buy the workout gear anyways, because I'm looking at the coffee and I'm kind of getting like you may have brought 2 coffees, okay, to the desk hoping that this person would come as well. You know, like some of y'all are really preparing to give this, to help this person live their best life, and it's just like they don't want to come with you. This person, you want the best for them, they don't. You can't take them where you just can't. I feel heartbroken saying that to you. I feel a little bit hurt, but I feel like Spirit really wants you to know that you can't. It's nothing you can do here. Okay? And as a matter of fact, like I said, if you apply pressure, you're going to lose them. All right, we have crush, sad, broken, feeling alone. All right, we have desire and pressure cooker. Lust, sexual chemistry, rage, ready to explode, sad, broken, feeling alone. While you're desiring this person, they feel like they're unfulfilled and unsuccessful. So good luck. Okay. Good luck to you. All right, Aries, that's what I got. Bye.